Believe it or leave it, this year we are expecting, or I am expecting 60 to 70% of cryptocurrencies to fail. Last year, up to 30 to 40% of them failed. So this year we have a lot of shitty coins that are going to fail. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know. My name is Reddy and I'm a train focused, and I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know right now. And I want you guys to be very careful, and that's why I'm making this video. So if you're new here, make sure you stick around and leave you a retaining subscriber. I believe you'll be making money with all the coins I've suggested to you guys, because all these coins are coins that I'm holding, and you guys already know that all the coins are already in huge profit right now. So if you're new here, subscribe and turn on the bell notification if you want immersive success and transparency. Hey, welcome back to another video. So now I'm gonna be telling you guys about everything you need to know before you start buying your first coin, or before you start buying any cryptocurrency. The most important thing you should first of all look out for before you start buying a coin. After analyzing some cryptocurrency that has failed in the past, I was able to figure out a lot of problem with them, and I'm going to be telling you most of the problem and on how you can be able to avoid that kind of problem, so you can be on the safe side, so you can buy your coin or buy any coin you feel like you want to buy with no problem. So the most important thing you need to first of all know is that most of all these cryptocurrencies that are failing, a major problem in the crypto market is the lack of innovation by developers. Okay, and many other cryptocurrency could fail in the future simply because they don't have the resources to compete with those huge institutions, and many of them are always letting investors to have so much expectation about many of these shitty coins. And what you guys need to know about is that the reason why all this cryptocurrency fail is lack of innovation. As you guys already know, that the reason why Bitcoin is actually doing well, and Ethereum and other coins, is because we are having a lot of innovations. Okay, and if Bitcoin Bitcoin and Ethereum now fail, that means other cryptocurrency and all coins are going to fail. Okay, so the most important thing you guys need to know about is that all these cryptocurrencies that are failing, there are cryptocurrencies that are there to take your money. Most of them are not promising. They might actually be copycats by doing what other ones are doing, and most of them might have they might have different plans on how they can be able to do whatever they claim to do, and at last you will see that most of those things, they are all Ponzi. Another thing you need to know is that all these shitty coins, the developer or the co-founder or CEO can be promising you guys a lot of things. So this is one of the negative vibe many investors that do buy the coin, many shitty coin, actually experience when they start buying all those shitty coins. They only have a lot of great expectation, and at last the cryptocurrency or whatever coin they are holding on to will now fail them. So the only thing you need to know is that according to deadcoins.com, there are around 1,000 diseased coins and another 700 coins that have fallen victim to scam. Okay, so and there are currently 1,632 dead coins. Okay, and almost every year we do have more than 1,000, and this year we are supposed to be having 70% of dead coins, because there are a lot of shitty coins right now. I don't want to call names. Okay, so I want you guys to be very careful out there, and all these coins that I'm actually talking about, I can actually go a little in details about one particular coin that everyone trusted, and I'm gonna just tell you guys a little story about the coin. The name of the coin is the Ethereum DAO, the decentralized autonomous organization cryptos. Okay, the most historic crypto that failed because people had such great expectation about it, which is the DAO, came into existence in 2016 and immediately reverberated across the market. A lot of people were hoping for such a great project, and its launch marked the culmination of dreams. Okay, in fact, the cryptocurrency received millions in investment to the tune of 168 million dollars, and a lot of people trusted this coin. And at last, do you know what happened? Then things not changed. Do you know this coin? As I'm talking to you right now, this coin is down. I think I don't know the future of the coin right now, but the thing you need to know there is that a lot of people were able to lose about $50 million after a successful invention of the system by an attacker. Okay, so there are so many things going on. And what you guys need to know is that most of all these crypto or shitty coins, they can claim to be anything. They can tell you or promise you the world, promise you anything there. And the only problem they do have is that they are always like there are always story behind. There are always play or games behind all this shit. At last, you see that one of them they will still come up with another plan and plan on how they can be able to scam everyone. They could come up with a story like this, for example, saying an attacker attacked whatever, and there are really a lot of things you guys need to be very careful about. As I myself, before I started buying BNB, which is Binance Coin, it took me a year and few months for me to be able to understand the coin, for me to be able to trust the coin, because I knew that if I was going to buy Binance Coin, as I'm talking to you, I think I have 19 of that coin, and I'm even planning to buy more. Okay, so Binance Coin has been proven, and you guys already know that I suggested that on this channel few days ago, and you can see that the coin is around 500 and something. And I told you guys that when the coin was around 300 and something, that the coin was 400 and something, that the coin can never or would never get to 500 and something dollars from that price. I told you guys that there was going to be a correction before the market will head to 500 and something dollars. I mean Binance Coin, and right now Binance Coin is actually following the prediction. So what I want you guys to understand for the most part is that it's not about buying a coin, it's about doing your own due diligence. Okay, it's not about hearing about a coin on YouTube or anywhere on Google or anywhere you get coin signal, because a lot of things are happening. Okay, and at the end of this year, a lot of coins are going to be going down. So in the next 10 years, up to 90% of cryptocurrency are going to fail in the next 10 years. So guys, I want you guys to be very, very careful. I don't want you guys to fall victim into any of these shitty coins. Okay, I might try to make videos later to list out all these coins to you guys, so you guys can at least have an overview about these coins. Maybe that will be on another video.
So guys, um, I want to show you guys something about what I'm saying, so you can just know what I'm talking about and what I mean by market cap and other things that you just need to know. Before you start buying a coin, first of all, go on the air to know on how the coin has been doing. When you want to invest, you go check on how they've performed in the past 2 years or something like that before you start buying the coin. Okay. So another thing you should do is to come here. The market cap should be around, can I say, 30 million or more before you start buying. Anything below there, I actually don't invest. Okay, even if that coin is the future. This is just an example of what I'm telling you guys. So we can check the 24-hour volume. Remember what I told you about the 24-hour volume. Make sure the 24-hour volume is around million to around 40 or 50 billion or something like that. Make sure it's vast, okay? If it is less, do not buy. Be careful. So you can also check this. Make sure they have this too, and this is okay. Then the next thing you should be looking out is the return on investment. Okay, I'm going to be making another well-detailed video about how you can go about through all those things. I'm going to be making another video on how you can do all those things. Okay, I'm going to be making another video because this one is already longer. But make sure the return on investment is really vast, and you make sure you go on a year. For example, when you go on a year, then you can be able to know how they performed since last year. If assuming they all show up to 5 year time frame here, you can also check on how they've been doing. Okay, so that's all you need to know. So make sure you are very focused. Do not try to let anything make you to be not focused. You know what you want for yourself when you want good life. When you want good life, you feel hungry. I cannot tell you about what you have to think, but I can tell you about what you have to think about. Okay? There's no glory in practice, but without practice, there is no glory. You know where you want to be. Make sure hard work is involved and smart work. Hard work can change destinies, no matter what. If you fall, I'll be there. Remember, I am here to make sure you don't make any mistake. Remember, if you fall, I'll be there. I'm always here to make sure you don't make any mistake. Remember, the harder it gets, the more rewarding it will be. You know where you want to be. Do not allow nothing to bother you or to get you distracted. See you again.
So guys, what I want you to first of all look out before you start buying a coin, you should ask yourself a question. What is your target before you start buying a coin? I know your target is for the most part to make money, but you have to first of all get that mindset behind your heart and make sure you don't have that mindset of making money immediately. Why I'm saying this is because you have to be very patient, because in the crypto market is not a place that you could come and start making quick money. Everything needs time. So guys, right now we have a lot of high volatility market coins, sorry. So I want you guys to be very careful about all these high volatility coins. Okay, I'm not going to mention name, but what I want you to look out before you start buying your coin or any coin is you have to ask yourself these questions. One is going to be, how many digital stores of value do you need? You need to understand how many you need, and you need to have a target. You need to have an entry and also an exit point or plan. If you don't have an exit plan, then obviously you are going to fail. The most important thing you need to understand before buying a coin is that you need to ask yourself a lot of questions. I know you want to make money immediately, but you must be patient. You must be patient and try to make your own, do your own due diligence. It is very important. Why I'm actually making this video is for you to be able to have an overview about what it takes before you can be able to buy your coin. On my next video, I will try my very best to make sure that I make a practical video on how you can be able to do your own due diligence. So the most important thing I want you guys to understand here is that you need to ask yourself this question again. Another one is going to be, what are these other cryptocurrencies good for? who is doing non-speculative transaction on it. Okay, and you have to ask yourself again, does the cryptocurrency have a wide moat? Another thing you have to ask yourself again is going to be, why do you think that? How secure and stable is the code? Okay, how scalable and how fast can transaction be done on it? Okay, there are so many questions that you need to ask yourself, and you can also ask yourself this question: how trustworthy are these ICO promoters and creators? Because many of the developers or creators or whatever they claim to be, they can actually be scammers who are out there trying to take a lot of people money. They are trying to steal from you. I want you guys to be very careful, because in this new generation, a lot of things are gonna be happening in the crypto market. There are a lot of shitty coins right now. Whenever I get on my coin market cap, I smile because I am seeing a lot of shitty coins, and I know that whenever I get on each one, I see a lot of people on there. It is very, very sad that a lot of people cannot even identify a coin. I'm making this video not because I want anybody to subscribe to my channel, but I want everyone, for the most part, to be very safe. Okay, I've made a lot of money in the crypto market, and but I cannot tell you guys everything. Okay, but as time goes on, I'm gonna be, my main vision on here is to make sure that you don't make any mistake. That was what motivated me so much to create this channel, and for me to get to where I am right now. I am very, very grateful. And the reason why I'm here also, I'm here to kind of like hold you guys by hand, so you can know, so you don't make any mistake. Because a lot of people are doing a lot of mistake there, and they buy shitty coins and they end up losing their funds. Why do people lose their funds in the crypto market? I feel the main reason why they lose their funds is because they want to make quick money. Yeah, if you think you can make quick money, why not try to go back to your 9 to 5 job? There are a lot of things you need to consider before you start buying a coin. I promise you guys, I'm going to release a practical video, but I want you guys to have an overview on what is happening. What you don't know about all these developers or all these ICO promoters or creators is that they want to steal from you, and not just stealing from you, they want to make sure they shut you down. They want to make sure they compromise your brain so you can end up buying a coin. So guys, there are a lot of things I want you guys to understand. Okay, I want you guys to at least have this mindset of buying, or have this mindset of being patient. There are a lot of things you guys need to know. If you cannot be patient, have it in mind that you cannot use a day in a month to achieve whatever you want to achieve. I love you guys, and that's why I'm making this video for the most part. Okay, right now, what you're seeing on the screen, I'm gonna be checking on each of them. I'm gonna be opening, and you're gonna be seeing what is happening. You can see on the screen here, there are inactive development, and you can see inactive Twitter. You can see low volume. You can see not indexed. You can see not listed exchanges. You can see website down and other things. So guys, I really want you guys to be very motivated in whatever you feel you want in life. I want you guys to look at yourself in the mirror and tell me who you see. Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. Do not stop when you are tired. Keep moving until when you are done, you can relax. Don't be fast to make money. Okay? Don't talk, just act. Okay? So I want you guys to understand something. On this this is 99bitcoins.com. Okay? So I'm gonna be showing you guys some inactive development about all these shitty coins. So that has already failed. All these ones are dead ones. Okay, so you can have an overview. Before you buy a coin, first of all, head on here. When you come on here, try to check on all these coins. Come on this website, check on all these coins, and make sure you have an overview. This will open your eyes so you can be able to know what is happening. So you can be very, very serious about the hustle. Do not just be fast to make money. You have to be very calm. Remember, my experience, which I'm sharing here today with you, is that you cannot use a day in a month to gift yourself a success. Remember, long term really matters a lot. If you go on my channel, go on the about, then you will see most of my top trading rules. Stick to it. Stick to it. Because most of those top trading investing rules or trading rules, they are one of the best from my experience. I want you guys to be strong and be focused. So here we have the first one. You can see here, I clicked on the inactive development, and they say the coin's GitHub repository hasn't been updated in the past 6 months. And most of all these coins here are mostly coins a lot of people invested with their hard-earned money. And I don't want you guys to end up like these people. A lot of people that do end up like this are mostly people who are in a hurry to achieve a lot of people who are trapped in this kind of game or in this kind of shit are people who are hungry. And also, they are people who are wanting to better their life. And also, they are people who wants to make money quick. There is no reason of making money quick when you know that you still have a life to live, because you cannot get everything and now lose yourself. For example, there are a lot of things. For example, so what you need to know is that before you start buying a coin, remember there are a lot of stars out there, but you have to be very careful and watch out for the one that is promising. I know that most of all these coins we are investing our money into is not even promising, but for the fact you understand a coin really matters. Do not just see that a coin is promising you something and is overhyped and you are buying the coin. I don't do that kind of thing. Even if they are promising whatever they are promising or whatever project, I relax to myself. I think about the reason why I want to buy the coin. Okay, now I'm gonna be giving you guys some psychological tricks which you can use to get a good coin. Now, before you start buying a coin, make sure that coin you want to buy, make sure you ask yourself this question: what is that coin there to do? Because right now the crypto market, in no time the crypto market will be like the stock market, where a lot of cryptocurrencies are going to be there for a purpose. Okay, example like Ponzi X, they are one of the first crypto that was able to create a point of sale device. So they are there to serve the public. They are there to help retail businesses. So that should be a very good reason or why for you. You have to ask yourself that question: what is that crypto there to do? Because right now the crypto market, each cryptocurrencies, they are there to solve a particular problem. If no one is solving a particular problem, let it go. a problem like something that is very very imaginable that a lot of people are going to be benefiting from, that should be a good coin. But before you start buying a coin, another another psychological trick that you need to first of all look into is to make sure that that coin has a huge market cap, has up to like millions of market cap. I know that nothing is promising, but you at least you can be very safe. But remember, security is not 100%. Another thing you should have in mind is that make sure you check on the circulating to know on how many they have there. I'm going to be making a protocol video for you guys to understand on how to be safe on this. And make sure you check on after checking the market cap, then you have to check on the total supply. And make sure you check on the 24-hour volume. The 24-hour volume tells you on how many people are trading on that coin every 24 hours. Like hot or hollow, which I told you guys to buy. I think every 24 hours, more than 1 point something billions of people trade on it every 24 hours. So it makes the coin to be rising so much. Okay? So guys, I know that nothing is promising. That's why I told you guys initially that you need to first of all have an exit point or exit plan. So make sure you always take your profit. When you see that the market is down and you are not comfortable with it, make sure you close your trade. I know what I'm saying, because if you don't understand a coin, do not buy. The only trade I don't close when I'm actually holding a coin is a coin like Binance Coin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, because I know that all those ones, they have been proven. They are already proven. So any other coin I'm gonna close. But I hate closing in losses, and that's why I really watch out well before I buy a coin. But I cannot tell you that I've never made any losses in the market. This is a natural phenomenon. So that's what I want you guys to do for the most part. But make sure you buy a coin that is actually giving out a better solution to our problem, because as we begin to have new innovations in the future, any coin that is actually solving any problem is going to be benefiting from all of those innovations. And make sure you check on any coin you are buying, check on the white paper to know if that coin really have a great potential. Okay, because if a coin can actually have an event and other things like that coming up, then know that that coin is also going to be benefiting by increasing in price. For example, like an event like when I told you guys that Ponzi X, they are going to be doing their token removal. That's a good event. So, and also they are also going to be distributing their XPOS to Africa. That's a good event. It will actually make the coin to improve massively, because here in Africa there are a lot of people. I think we have the most population here that trades on cryptocurrency, because the rate of poverty here in Africa is really marred. It can be crazy because the government are not working. Not even the government, because people are not putting the work together. Because here in Africa, they don't work together. They only compete with one another. So what I'm trying to let you guys know is that make sure you check on all this. All these psychological tricks, make sure you check on it before you start buying your coin. No one can be No one can be very promising, but choose the ones that has a great potential, and do not be fast to make money. Do not buy and dump. Do not do that. I hate that shit. Make sure you watch out well before you buy a coin. Okay. Remember, no one is born with a great trader. No one learns by trading. Okay. So make sure you understand on what you're doing, and you'll be fine. So let's check on. You can see that all the many of the website, they are down. Okay, you can see for yourself. I'm showing you this so you can be motivated and know what you want for yourself. The coin was delisted or never existed on major indexes such as CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap. You can see what's happening. I'm only showing you guys this coin so you can be very careful too. Make sure before you start buying your coin, remember I said that you have to come here. Make sure you look around, because when you see so many coins that has failed in the past, this will give you more motivation to know on how you can analyze a coin. Do not worry, I'll try to upload a video on that. So that's actually what you need to understand, guys. You can see all these ones, like this one here. You can see what's happening there. You can see what's showing you there. Nothing is happening. Okay, all these people are just developers that are hungry. They come steal from you. Once they steal from you, they run away. And they could even say that an attacker attacked them or whatever. They have to say to make sure they steal from you. So guys, make sure you come on this website and check all these things. Why I want you guys to check it is so you can be very motivated. So when you are motivated by seeing all these coins that has failed, then you keep your head up and be serious about the hustle. That's what I want you guys to understand. And I am very happy I am telling you guys what you need to know. But remember everything I've said, guys. This will help you. Okay, so make sure you keep on investing. Okay, remember to be very, very wise and smart, because these people, they might be smarter than you think. Okay, so no matter what, try to keep investing. Everything will be fine. Make sure you go on this website and try to look around for yourself so you can be motivated. I believe when we see failure, then we keep our head up and get serious about the situation of things. I'm making this video so you guys can be able to understand what is going to happen, and or on what has already happened, so you can be very careful right now. At the end of the year, I'm going to be showing you guys about all the coin that has failed, but I can still make a video showing you guys all these coins so you can be very careful and not to invest your funds on many of these coins. So that's all you need to know, guys. If you're new here, try to make sure you subscribe and wait for more updates, because I have more updates coming up. My returning subscriber, I really appreciate your effort for being here once more. See you again.